Alright guys, and welcome back to another Genshin Impact video. And today they just posted the update notice for version 2.2. So we got the full patch notes here. You can go ahead and take a look later. And they also posted the new character banners and as well as the weapon banners. So we're gonna go through the update notice first. Take a look what's all the details you have to know for 2.2. So as usual guys, the maintenance will start usually takes about 5 hours to complete. It will start around 6 a.m. on the 13th of October, which is on a Wednesday. And yeah, so I think now you can actually preload the game now and start installing the update first. And once the update goes live, which is around 11 a.m. UTC plus 8, then you can start to play the game. So as usual guys, compensation is just 300 Primo Gems, and also we'll have a bug fix compensation, which is also 300 Primo Gems, which totally will get 600 Primo Gems on Wednesday, which is nice. And yep, don't forget to claim it in time before it expires. Okay, so now let's take a look at the details. So from the live stream we watched, we already pretty much know we're gonna get a new island. This is the last remaining island in Inazuma. So it's known as the Surumi Island. It's actually a place they're saying it's very hard to enter and it's full of foggy areas, something like that. So let's see about that. And I'm sure when we get there, we can unlock a bunch of world quests over there and also probably a domain or yeah, probably treasure chests and electroculars and so on. So all those things you'll be able to explore once the patch goes live, which is cool. And the criteria to get to this island looks like you need to complete one of the world quests. So if you've done this world quest, then it's very easy to enter, it looks like. Alright, so new characters, only one new character for 2.2, which is Toma. So he's a 4-star Pyro Polar user. And from what we see from the live stream, it looks like a pretty good support slash Pyro enabler. So we'll see what he can do once I get him in the next battle. But this is the only new characters that we're getting. New domains. So this is not a co-op domain, it's a single player domain, also known as the Moshishirikara. So we basically go inside domain, do the challenges, and we get the rewards such as the Primo Gems in Electro Sigils, probably more stuff at the end. So yeah, pretty standard, and it's located at Sumi Island, so pretty nice. Alright, new weapons. So we got the new Polar Star 5-star bow, we got the new 4-star Claymore also, and 4-star Polar and a 4-star bow. So all these are available in this next patch. But for the first half of the patch, we're only getting Polar Star and the Claymore, so the first two. And the second half, I'm not sure. We'll have to see what they're gonna show us. Alright, so this is the new event. We got one of the main events with the Labyrinth Warriors events. This is sort of a dungeon roguelike kind of event. So these are the time. You can take a look. So we for probably need to start this event on 21st, so still quite a bit more time needed. So like another week you have to wait for this actual event to start. And then after like 3 days, you can unlock the next part of the event. And looks like the event will last quite long until like 15th of November, which is pretty long. And you can claim a free Xingyan in this event just by exchanging these age tokens thing. I think it's a currency in the shop. So pretty cool. And this is the eligibility. You need to be AR 30 above and complete the latest Archon quest if you haven't done already. So that is the one of the events. They didn't really show the other events coming. Actually, there are more than this, but in this post only one is shown. Alright. Okay, so let's move on. We move on to the new quest. So we have the new Hangouts events series 3. So Toma Sayu will be introduced in this Hangout series 3. And also we're getting some new world quests in probably in Surumi Island for sure. So a bunch of new quests we can explore and take a look. And they say and more, so there'll be probably more stuff they're gonna add. New enemies, so we got the new Rift Hound enemies, Rift Hound Whelp, Rift Hound regular one. So this one you guys need to be careful because they do apply the corrosive status to your characters if you're being attacked by it. And the only way to fix it is to just get a healer. So that's the one thing annoying about these monsters. And that's pretty much it. Actually, they just give you corrosion status, which is quite annoying. Alright, so other additions. We got new recipes, new achievements. I think this is for the I'm not sure what's this for. Probably a new series in the achievement category. This is the hidden achievements for Wonders of the World, and this one is for the Hangouts. So yeah, that's the achievements. New name cards. We got the Battle Pass name card looks like, and Thomas' own name card. New realm layout. So this one pretty much saw in the live stream. We have a new Inazuma Light realm finally. It's called Silken Courtyard. Looks pretty sick. And to unlock this courtyard, you just need to get the Sacred Sakura Favor to level 40 and above. So this pretty much confirms that we can unlock the tree until level 40, I think. I'm not sure. Or probably until 50, we'll see once it goes out. Okay, this one, I'm not sure what is this. Obtain Silken Print. I think this is related to the Silken Courtyard. So we need to, I think, do some quests, prerequisite quests to get this courtyard, or probably it's inside this tree or something. I don't know. We'll see. New finishing category. So we got the floating platform and the paving. I think this is for the roads or the paved walkway. New furnishings. So pretty cool. We probably see some new furnishings for characters and the furnishing sets. I mean, for the characters that are coming out, like Toma and etc. So we'll see. And new Spiral Abyss changes to floor 11 looks like. So we got Disorder change to the Pyro damage increase 60%. And I think Hydro damage increase also was 60%. So if you're using like Hu Tao, Yoimiya, or any DPS, Pyro DPS, is going to be a very nice chamber. We also got Hydro buff, so it's going to be good for Child. And Mona also, yeah, so a lot of few Hydro characters that you can take advantage of this ley line. Updated the monster lineup for floors 11 and 12, so we'll probably see the new, maybe they will put the Reef Hound enemies inside here. We'll see about that. And yeah, only changes to floor 11 to 12, so floor 9 and 10 no change. So they say starting for the first time that the lunar phase refreshes after updating 2.2, the three lunar phases will be as follows. So phase 1, Vanguard Moon. After the challenge begins, the character 50%, they will gain 6.5 attack bonus every second. Max 10 stacks when the character emits energy. 30%, the attack bonus gain this way will be cleared. Interesting. I wonder who can use this, but we'll see. Phase 2, Chilastic Moon. After the challenge begins, when the character element energy is 100%, they will gain 1 stack of Allspice every second, max 10 stacks. When this character reaches energy burst, all Allspice stacks will be cleared, and damage to the character will be increased by 5% for each stack, cleared for the next 10 seconds. When the character is enjoying the damage bonus gained via this method, they cannot gain more stacks. So I guess this one really depends on the energy levels of slime character. If it's more higher, then you're gonna get more stacks. So pretty nice buff, I gotta say, but I will see how it works actually in game. Splendiferous Moon is the last phase for 2.2. After the challenge begins, then the active character energy is greater than 50%. Then continues really shockwave. Okay, this one is just fine. It's not amazing, but I think phase 2 looks pretty good. Phase 1, I don't know who can use these buffs, but we'll see. Okay, that's the Spiral Abyss changes. Let's move on to the adjustments and optimizations. So we got some changes to the quest. So after you try to abandon the challenge in the full speed ahead completion quest, the remaining enemies will no longer drop elemental particles. Okay, that's a minor tweak. Optimize the experience of the rules of Saint Transportation and safe conduct completion quests in the inner area, increase HP and movement speed of hot air balloon. So looks like they did mention this in the live stream, where the competitions take too long to complete, especially the ones in Inazuma. So I think this is a very good change overall for everybody. And lastly, optimize trial characters' artifacts and talent levels in the some story quests so that they change the upgrade world level. Okay. So it looks like if world level is higher, then the artifacts are stronger, I guess. We'll see. Alright, let's move on to the system. So system, the artifact storage has been increased at last to 1,500 slots. So if you have been hoarding artifacts and you have out space, rejoice because this next update will give you 500 extra slots. Yeah. Number 2, adjust the display order after forming a 10 wish pool after adjustment result. Select for priority left to right, 5 star weapon, 5 star character. Okay. So this one it really doesn't matter for us if you're only wishing on the limited time banners, but if on the standard banner you do pull 10 and you also haven't got the 5-star weapon and a character together, then this will be the order from now onwards moving on. This is the old order, so if you pull on standard banner, you will notice this is the new order already. So yeah, that's minor changes there, the sequence. And there's another feature they added here is to skip the display scene and performing a 10 wish pool. Okay, so now we can even skip entirely the animations. We don't even have to see the animations of the glowing color of the wish. So if you really want to risk it all, this is the feature to use. You just instant 10 pull and you get uh, your results. So yeah. Right, number 4, add finishing feature for learning finishing blueprints in the Forge Metal Crafting Bench and the finishing creation interface in this Unity teapot. So you can learn multiple ways now. You don't have to go to the finishing creation interface anymore. You can go to the other interface as well, which is pretty cool. The conditions for purchasing the supply starter bundle, Wayfarer's supply bundle. So they adjusted the adventure rank to 25 and above now it seems. Obviously it was rank 1. Okay. Optimize performance of the Hangout interface. So they did mention this also in the live stream, where they want to optimize the issue people are facing in Hangouts. So now they can add the ending status, display in the Hangouts events, and they also add new hints in the event storyline during the process that you can start playing from any of the completed plot nodes. Alright. Options you selected before being recorded in the Hangouts event is played on the same device. So let's say you play on your phone, they will memorize and keep in memory the selections that you previously recorded in the Hangouts event. So pretty cool change there. And number 8, optimize the time adjustment experience. So now you can change time over span of days. Pretty cool. I mean, some quests actually require you to change like 2 days. That's the most ever seen, two days. And you need to always spin the wheel or the time. And you have to do it again because it only supports 24 hours. So yeah, this is a very good change. And lastly, just a minor change for the prompts for loading screen. Alright, characters. These are mainly description changes. Really, nothing has changed for the characters in terms of their constellations and their skills. So this is just optimizing the descriptions for Sucrose C4 and also Noelle's breastplate cooldown. I think it's the description regarding her talents. So this is a minor issue. I'm not gonna go through this one because just the descriptions. Audio. So they optimize music switching range in some areas and also some optimization of voice over some characters and quests. Reduce the time delay between characters opening chests and adjust the voice over Sayo and deploy Swing Glider. Okay. Alright, moving on to the other section. So it say here in the shop Stardust setting section there are now no limit for the Mora can exchange. Okay. We've added a limit for each exchange to 100. Oh, okay, I think this is to prevent like accidental exchanges. So let's say I exchange every single Stardust I had for the Mora and all's gone. And yeah, that's the issue because accidentally people might accidentally do that. So I think the limit is fine, but it's also a con because it's a bit tedious for some who want to just exchange a lot of Stardust, so they have to do it every 100, so it's a bit slow. So a bit of pro and cons. For same goes for this one. So if you want to exchange, you have to limit. But this one is okay because this is a souvenir shop, but this one is in the shop. So I'm not sure, they should actually put this to 300, this will be 100, I don't know, but anyway, this is the changes that we got from the Mora exchange. Updates the usable materials for Paramedic Transformer, including new harvester materials in Inazuma and certain materials to enemies. Okay, this one, currently the Parametric Transformer doesn't really include the new materials from Inazuma. So finally now we're getting it, they're adding it in 2.2, which is sweet. Because I think most of the time we're getting like a Mondstadt stuff and US stuff only. So this is a pretty good change. And okay, this one is with some visual change for Raiden Shogun's E. So we're using visual obstruction with special effects both characters enter aiming mode. So it's regarding the Raiden Shogun's E skill. So it's like I think also it's also like for Zhongli and Ganyu. So with the shield activated for Zhongli, Ganyu can't really aim because it's blocking her aim mode. So this really fixed some of the issues. Hopefully, let's see. And this one is the brightness regarding Raiden Shogun's E skill in various lighting conditions. So I want to see how much they reduce it. Just curious about that. And new items added at NPC's Majori store, so you can buy the limited time gadgets that you missed last time from the store just using Mora, which is fantastic. So if you miss those things and you really want like the lyre or the harpastum, this is the time to buy. I'm really not sure is it permanently added forever in the shop, but if it's just there for this particular patch, then you might want to get it immediately because it's limited time. So yeah, but let's see once the update arrives. So optimize the rules of appearance. Okay, reduce camera shake, SPC platform support for DualSense controller. Pretty cool stuff. So all these are related to the PS5 optimizations of using the wireless controller. And if you have those controllers, then this is a very nice change for you guys. And that's it. So they posted here there'll be a bug fix post. So this will be another post. Usually they post it right after the maintenance. So we'll see what they change from there. Anyway, guys, that's gotta do it for the update notice for 2.2. It's a very minor filler patch. It's not many things actually. You can see. So this patch is not gonna be like amazing or something. It's just like a minor update. I call it because there's not many major things that happening now, alongside events and new regions. So yeah, it's a small little update. So if you're expecting something crazy for this patch, this is not the patch. So yeah, it's a very small patch for Genshin Impact, and I think maybe 2.3 maybe will be bigger than this one because this is mainly a rerun season. So yeah, don't expect much for this patch. Alright, let's now talk about the rerun banners for Tartaglia and also the new weapons banner. So the first in the rerun is Tartaglia, and later will be Hu Tao, but now we only have Tartaglia's banner first. So his banner will usually be up for about 3 weeks. So it starts on the version 2.2 update and it ends after 3 weeks. And so yeah, this is his banner, and we got the exact same 4 stars as Ayaka's one. If not mistaken, Ayaka's banner had exactly the same banner. You have Yanfei, Chongyun, and Ningguang. And for Chao, they just removed Ayaka and just put Chao on this banner. So pretty simple change, I gotta say. Uh, so as usual, guys, if you're going for Chao, make sure you're going for him, and you make sure that if you're going for him, you like the character and you know what you're doing in terms of the builds and the weapons for him. Because if you don't, if you're just gonna wish on this banner just for the 4 stars, I just recommend don't, because always wish for the ones that are on the 5 star banner, which is Tartaglia. Don't wish for the 4 stars, even though they're so tempting. Still don't wish because you might get uh Tartaglia, or you might get an off banner, who knows. So just be careful. If you don't want the 5 star, make sure to only roll if you want the 5 star. Alright? And yeah, so that is the for character banner. In my opinion, I'm also not a fan of Chal. I won't be pulling this banner. But if you're interested in him, you like his storyline, you like the character, then go for it. But if you're not interested, then I suggest this is a major skip for you. You might want to consider waiting a bit more for the Toma banner or the Hu Tao banner, which Toma is inside it, because Toma is a new character. That's one thing positive, and we still have maybe there may be 4 stars in Hu Tao's banner that you might want, so you just want to hold on first and wait until Hu Tao's banner is shown and then decide. So that's a tip for you. If you're really unsure, you want to go for Child or Hu Tao. So hopefully that helps. And yep, that is the banner. So if you're interested, yeah, go for it. If you're not, it's a skip. Easy. Right, let's move on to the weapons banner. Okay, so weapons banner, I'm not a fan. In terms of the 5 stars, the Polar Star obviously it's amazing. If you saw the stats on it, it's a crit rate stat with a crazy passive on it. I think it's easily one of the best bows I've ever seen in Genshin Impact to date. It can be the best in slot for child or maybe any bow DPS user actually. Can be very, it's a good best bow for any bow user. Can be good on Ganyu, Yoimiya, child for sure. I'm not sure if Venti can use this, but maybe not. Uh, yeah, pretty much all the bow characters can use this Polo Star. Even Aloy as well, I believe. Aloy should be able to use this fine as well once it comes out in 2.2. or you already have her, but I can say this Polar Star is easily one of the best uh, 5-star bows you can get in the game, besides the Thundering Pulse that is already ended. So I think this is the next option if you want to go for it. However, we have another 5-star, the Memory of Dust, and this is what I'm thinking now, is that this banner is very dangerous because of Memory of Dust already, because Memory of Dust is not really appealing to a lot of people because there are just other better weapons than this one for Catalyst, so I just don't see the point in getting Memory of Dust if you have other better Catalyst weapons. So yeah, I mean, you can use this on Ningguang. Memory of Dust actually looks, I mean not looks, it's actually performing quite good on Ningguang. I'm not sure about Klee, maybe she can use it, or probably Mona maybe. So a couple of Catalysts just can use this one, but not many. But the problem is, guys, there's other options that are better. So I just can't recommend this banner actually because Memory of Dust is there. I mean, if they put something else better, then probably this will be a good banner. But damn, this banner is just it's also a skip maybe for some of you guys, because I mean you could get Memory of Dust twice, and that would be a very sad thing to see if you just want a Polar Star, but dang, this banner is just so hard to recommend. The 4 stars on it are okay. We got Rust, which is good on Child, we got Yoimiya as well. We got the Favonius Sword, which is good on Jean. Favonius Lens, good on multiple characters like Xiao. Zhongli can use Rosario, so a lot of people can use the Favonius Lens. Eyes of Perception, I don't know who really can use this besides Lingguang. I mean, it's okay. And the last one is the new bow, the new claymore that was introduced. Okay, this claymore actually is not that bad. It's pretty good for the passive and the stats. The only thing bad is it's only obtainable in this banner. You can't get it from standard or anywhere else. So if you want to get this claymore, you have to wish here, which is the sad thing. So yeah, if you really want this claymore, I mean, I think there are other better choices. You can use the Luxurious Sea Lord. There's also a free 4-star claymore you can get from the event that is already ended. But that's the only thing I can think of that is good if you don't want this claymore. But other than that, this weapon banner is just another skip, I guess, for most of you, because I mean, Memory of Dust, I don't know why they put that. It's just making us skip again. So yeah, it's pretty much uh, not a very free-to-play friendly banner at all. Totally not. Even Wales, I don't think they pull this, but we'll see. But anyway, guys, that is the weapon banner. If you really like the Polar Star and you want a good bow for a bow user, then definitely no surprises, Polar Star is the best in the game. But just be careful, guys. As I said, you might get Memory of Dust twice, and you may not get the Polar Star. If you run out of Primo Gems, that's a sad thing, and that is the time you have to top up, which is why I don't recommend the weapon banner at all. And I always say go for the character banners because at least you have guaranteed to get Tartaglia eventually, because this one is just too much to wish just for the weapon you want. So yeah, anyway guys, that's the banners for 2.2 first half. We have Tartaglia rerun and the Polar Star. So if you're interested in these weapons and the characters, and you want to wish on them, yep, all the best to you guys. And if as I always say, guys, if you're free to play, just be careful of the weapon banner. It may be tempting, but just don't risk it. Especially if you really want like one of these and not both, then it's very hard. Can get either one. That's the problem with this banner. So I really suggest you hold off this banner and wait. Probably in the future, they might reveal 2 weapons that you might like, and that's the time you should pull. But other than that, this is a skip for me, and same goes for this one. I don't think I'll be pulling on this banner at all actually. I'll be probably waiting for the Toma banner, which is on Hu Tao, and I might pull on that one just to get a copy of Toma for testing. Other than that, it's a pretty much skip season for this patch of 2.2. And yeah, that's all for me guys for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Just a quick discussions on the 2.2 update notice, and as well as the new banners that were just unveiled. So anyway guys, thank you for this video, and thank you guys for watching guys. I'll see you guys in 2.2. Peace.